Hello YouTube, this is LiberateMyi, iPhone factory unlocking, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can get your Verizon or Sprint, or maybe you have another CDMA carrier working with another carrier. So if you have an iPhone 4S that is locked to Sprint or Verizon or any other CDMA network, you can use it with any other carrier. Now, those of you who have the Sprint Verizon iPhone and have the iPhone 4S, as this only works on the 4S, and want to use it on T-Mobile or Straight Talk or any other GSM carrier in the United States, this is your option. If you do a factory unlock of the iPhone 4S that's locked to Sprint or Verizon, you won't be able to use it outside the US, but with the SIM Imposer, you'll be able to do so. Now this is the RSIM 7, and it works for the GSM iPhone 5. So if you have an AT&T iPhone 5 or any other GSM carrier, you'll be able to unlock it. Or if you have a CDMA iPhone 4S like the Sprint or Verizon iPhone 4S, you'll be able to use it. Now it does work on 5.0, 5.0.1, 5.1.1, and 6.0 as well as 6.0.1 and 6.0 and 6.0.1 for the iPhone 5. Now I'm currently using Straight Talk, and as you can see, I do have service. It works perfectly. I haven't had any problems at all, so we're just gonna do a test and just to show you that it is connected to the internet. And see, I just loaded Google. Now you'll notice that if I go to settings and I go to general and I go to about, you'll see that it just says carrier 12.0. That's what you'll probably see if you have the CDMA iPhone 4S. It won't say Sprint anymore, it'll just say carrier 12.0. Now if you tried this before and you've had problems where the activation screen came up, there is a method. If you try to put the nano SIM, which I'm going to take it out, it's a nano SIM with a nano sized SIM Imposer. So here is the RSIM. Now the difference between the RSIM and the GPP SIM is that this does support the latest baseband for the iPhone 4S, so it's pretty small. You'll need to cut your micro SIM or your regular size SIM into nano SIM. You can do it with scissors, just be careful. You'll have to have it fit this size, so just try to size it up and just make sure you're careful. Now the iPhone 4S CDMA does not need to be jailbroken. However, if you're getting the carrier pop-up where it tries to activate on the Sprint network, that can be annoying and it may prevent the RSIM from actually activating, and you won't be able to use the carrier that you're trying to use. So I'm going to show you what to do. So a jailbreak isn't required, but it will help if you do this method. Alright, so if you have 5.0 or 5.0.1 or 5.1.1, you're going to jailbreak your device. You're going to go into Cydia and you're going to want to add the source. Now I've done a lot of testing. I've sat here for hours making sure that this method actually does work, and it does work. You just have to have some patience. So you're going to go to edit. Now those of you that aren't familiar, alright, so you're going to go to Cydia, you're going to go to manage, you're going to go to sources, and you're going to go to edit, add, and you're going to add this source. You're going to type in www.isamteam.com. Now these are the same people that made the SAM tool. So once you add that source, you're going to go to the repo. I'm going to say done. And although you'll see the RSIM iOS 5.1.1 patch and it says RSIM 5 1.1.1 patch, you will need it. Install that and install the Comm Center patch. The Comm Center patch basically prevents the device from trying to activate with Sprint. It deletes the carrier packages. So after you've done that, you're going to go to settings and you're going to go to phone. You're going to go to SIM applications. You're going to go and select your carrier. Just come up with a list here. I have the Sprint carrier. Now if your carrier isn't listed here, then you'll just go to get carrier code, and it'll let's see, I don't want to mess up my configuration. I'm gonna put all the information down below in the description for the different carrier codes if your carrier is not listed. I'm not gonna select anything here, but I'll put the information below for you all. Alright, so let's say, okay, I'm not gonna go too far with that because I don't want to mess up my settings, but basically what you're gonna do again is you're gonna go to phone. Alright, and if you don't see the SIM applications, then just reboot it. That means that the device isn't recognizing the SIM imposer. So go to SIM application, select your carrier. If it's not listed, you're going to get the carrier code, or you can go into the go to the description, and I'll have everything listed there. Once you get the carrier code, you're going to go and edit, and then you type in the code, send, and it'll tell you to reboot, restart it. Now once it restarts and you've installed the 2 patches, just going to go back into settings. Just want to keep on checking it. If it says no service for some reason, just turn airplane mode on and off and just wait for it to search. Give it a couple of minutes. When you go to about, it should say no service, or no carrier, or no network, or something. It's going to say no something, and then eventually it'll change to carrier. Now while it's searching for the network, for Straight Talk, if you're using Straight Talk, I'm not sure about the other carriers, you'll need to get the settings for it. I'll put as many links and everything in the description below to help you, because it does work, and I want you all to be able to get your CDMA iPhone 4S working. Alright, so now what am I looking for? Okay, you'll know that it's working when you see that it says carrier 12.0. You know that you're somewhere, you're almost there, just have to wait. Go to network, go to cellular. Once you see cellular data network pop up, then you know that you've done something right. You're gonna go here and you're gonna type in your APN settings. Now for Straight Talk users, you're gonna type in att.mvno. For APN MMS, you're gonna type in att.mvno. Okay, then for MMSC, you're gonna type in mmsc dot singular.com. And then for MMS proxy, you're gonna type in mmsc dot well, just lost my place. Okay, mmsc dot singular. MVNO dot trackphone dot trackphone colon 80. So you can type in mmsc.mvno.trackphone colon 80. Once you've done that, you should start to see the bars come up. Now that's for Straight Talk. If you have any other carrier, again, everything will be below in the description to help you out. I don't know what the other settings are for other carriers. There is a site that you can go to. If you go to Google and type in Unlock It, and you're going to go to this website. It's an APN changer for your iPhone. Okay, and you're going to go to Create APN, select your country, and there's a list of different carriers there. It does have Straight Talk there. Alright. Now I'm going to show you what's going to happen, just so I can show you that this is an iPhone 4S that is locked to Sprint. Now again, a factory unlock will allow you to use any other carrier outside of the United States if you have Verizon or Sprint. So I'm going to take this SIM out, and I'm going to insert, let's see if I have a different, let's take the nano SIM out. It may not fit right in here. Okay, it does fit. Alright, so you see I have the nano SIM by itself. The SIM is not in, the SIM folder is not in there. So I'm just gonna slide it back in there, and then I'm gonna go to settings, see if it changes anything. It's gonna say not available. Alright, now you'll probably see not available when it's in the process of connecting to the carrier. Now if this was a AT&T iPhone, it would work, but it's not going to work because it's not an AT&T phone. So I'm just gonna go and reboot it. Now I'm sorry if this video is long, but I just want to walk all of you through because I know a lot of you may be confused or need help with it. It's not something that's that difficult, but there are a lot of sites out there that are really confusing. Just wanted to break it down really nice and simple. So again, real quick, while this reboots, basically all you're going to do is you're going to take the nano SIM imposer, you're going to put it inside of the micro SIM tray for the iPhone 4S. If you have the iPhone 5, sorry about that. If you have the iPhone 5, you're going to use this one. This is the nano SIM tray. You'll take the SIM imposer, pop it in here, and that'll be it for that. Then you're going to go, if you have problems trying to connect, when you go to settings and you go to phone and you go to SIM applications, and for some reason it doesn't work, it keeps on trying to activate on Sprint, because basically what happens is if Sprint tries to activate before the SIM, the nano SIM does, it's going to be a problem. So you're going to jailbreak it and you're going to install those 2 patches. Install the 2 patches, reboot, and should be fine. Once you selected your carrier, it's going to tell you to reboot. Just do all that. Okay, so still says no service because it is not an AT&T iPhone, and the 2 patches were installed, so it's not going to work. Alright, so again, I'm going to do it one more time. So if you have the iPhone 4S, you're going to take the nano SIM, place it on the micro SIM tray. Alright, if you have the iPhone 5, you're going to take the nano SIM imposer out and put it on the iPhone 5 tray, stick it into the iPhone 5. It is only for the GSM iPhone 5. Okay, so I'm going to take my SIM. This SIM I actually cut myself with a pair of scissors. Okay. So you're going to place it on there. Okay. And you're going to slide it in. Gonna go to phone. As you can see, nothing has changed. So we're just gonna go turn airplane mode on and off. Alright, so once you put it in, turn airplane mode on and off, and then go to phone, and then go to SIM applications, select the carrier. I'm gonna select US Sprint. You have US Verizon here, you have SoftBank, Japan, all these different carriers. If your carrier doesn't listen here, again, you can go to the carrier list and input the code. So I'm going to select US Sprint. Even if you have iPhone 4S on 5.0 or 5.0.1 or 5.1.1 and it's CDMA, you can still just select the iOS 6. It's going to say reboot. Just hold down the power and the home button and reboot it. So it's really not a lot of steps. It's really easy, really simple. It's just that a lot of the sites out there just don't make it simple, and they don't make it that clear. They have repos that no longer work, but I will keep you all updated. Now the RSIM you can purchase from us, LiberateMyi. I'll put the link below in the description. Shipping is free to anywhere in the world, so no matter where you live, shipping will always be free. If you have any questions at all, everything will be in the description, so you can follow most of your answers there, or you can contact us through the site. We will be checking the comments frequently to help you all with it. Alright, so when you reboot, it's going to say searching. Going to go to general, settings, then go to about. Notice it still says not available. Just going to wait for it, or if you know what your APN settings are, you can just input your APN settings once the cellular data option comes up. So we're just going to give it a couple of seconds and wait for it to pop up. So I just like to keep on going to check to see what it's actually doing. Let's go to phone. Okay, so SIM applications has popped up, so it is in the process. Once you see the SIM applications has popped up again, then you do know that it is working. Okay, so just gonna wait a couple more seconds for it. Now, if you have an AT&T iPhone 4S or the iPhone 5 and it is on iOS 6, you don't have to worry about the device trying to activate on Sprint again, so you won't need the patch or anything. I guess Apple removed it, so it's not annoying us. Okay, so let's go to General, let's go to Network. Okay, so you see cellular data network has popped up. Now we're gonna go and input those settings again. This is for Straight Talk. Whatever your carrier is, if it's not Straight Talk, you're gonna want to put in those settings yourself. So contact your carrier. I'll try to put as many settings for as many carriers as I can in the description. If it's currently not there, that means I am working on it, so just bear with me. There's a lot of carriers, so okay, so I'm gonna put in mmsc.singular.com for the MMSC. For the MMSC proxy, you're gonna type in mmsc.mvno.trackphone.com:80. Okay, then you're gonna go back, you're gonna turn airplane mode on and off and let it search. Let's go to General, let's go to About. Okay, you see carrier 12.0 has now popped up, so we know that it is working. Okay, and AT&T has popped up because Straight Talk is on AT&T's network. Okay, so now we're done. We're going to go and check Safari and make sure that it's working. So let's go to google.com, and as you can see, Google did pop up. And then let's go to LiberateMyi.com. And as you can see, it has loaded LiberateMyi.com. And this again is the iPhone 4S locked to Sprint, working on the Straight Talk network, which is actually using AT&T's network in the US. So it is possible to use your Sprint or Verizon iPhone 4S in the US on a GSM carrier with the RSIM 7. Now, we suggest that you purchase it from us. There are other places, there are very few that sell the RSIM 7, and they actually don't work. Some of them are buggy, some are defective, but the ones that we have are working. We do test them, and so if you have any questions, please feel free to ask us. We hope that you found this video helpful, and those of you that are using the iPhone 4S that is locked to Sprint or Verizon, hold on to your 4S. We know you want to sell it because you can't use another carrier, but you can. This is proof RSIM 7 works. If you'd like to purchase it, it comes with free shipping, and we ship internationally, so you can purchase it. Just click on the link below in the description. You can follow us on Twitter, you can iMessage us, you can Skype us, send us an email, text us, or call us, and we'll respond as soon as we can. You can leave a comment below in YouTube, and if you have any friends or family that have an iPhone 4S and wants to use a different carrier because Sprint or Verizon sucks, you can get the RSIM 7. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We will have an update for the iPhone 5 that's locked to Sprint or Verizon, and we hope that you like this video. Give it a thumbs up, and thank you for watching. I'll see you all